Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new episode of Music with Nick. Today we got a really cool idea for a marathon. This is about trains. This is sponsored by Scott Anderson. Thank you so much, Scott, for coming up with this idea. Very cool. And there's so many, there's so much that can be done with this idea. So I wanted to add a little bit here to the video, just explaining why we're doing this. So it says, so I have a new marathon idea for a reaction to songs that have a reference or romantic notion or mention of trains in some way. And I can think of like one or two movies. Going to call it The Train Game. There are literally hundreds of songs from rock, country to jazz to choose from. You've already reacted to some good ones like Red Steamliner, Little Feat, and A Long Tray Running, the Doobie Brothers. So yeah, I remember those. I've got multiple lists in the wings: a rock version, jazz version, a country version, and Americana version. This one is a combo version. Let me know what you think. I think it's an amazing idea. Thank you so much. And I mean, there are some artists on this list that I do recognize, but some of them I don't. So let's just go. You know the list. You have it on your screens. You clicked on the video. So we're gonna do the first song is Joe Cocker, 7 Days, from Sheffield Steel, 1982, and I'll add a sixth song at the end, because I need to add some Warner Brothers. And thank you so much again, Scott, because you already made it easier for me. You added some options, Warner Brothers options, with the theme. It says A Little Feat, New Delhi, Freight Train. That's the one I'm going to do, because I love Little Feat. I saw them live. So that's the last song that we're going to do in the video. So here we go with Joe Cocker. And Joe Cocker is just amazing. I mean, I've said that before. I remember doing the live reaction. If you want to see that, it's on the channel in Woodstock. That just blew me away. I mean, the man is just a legend. But here we go with 7 Days. Thank you so much again for supporting me, for sticking with us. The 3 weeks we were gone. We got a lot of subscribers during that time. A lot of people were watching our old videos. Very cool, because I was like, well, while we're gone, oh my God, what is this? It's a duster. While we're gone, I don't think we're going to get like a lot of views, but on the contrary, we did. So I guess it's always good, to like not upload so much. So here we go. 7 Days, have a lot of fun. Here we go.
Seven more days and she'll be coming. I've been waiting at the station for her to arrive. 7 more days, all I gotta do is survive. She's been gone ever since I've seen her smile, ever since I've been a child. I still remember her eyes. She has a smile that outshines the sun in the sky. They're kissing in the valley, thieving in the alley, fighting every inch of the way, trying to pretend to hurt somebody I remember. In a night that's always brighter than the day. 7 days, seven more days we'll be connected, just like I expected. She's coming in on the 4th. My beautiful Conrad way from the north. Listen,
I love that bass. Man, that bass reminds me even of dum, 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 like Michael Jackson, you know. I don't know what song, but the voice, like Joe's voice, that voice you have to have that voice. Like you can't replicate that voice. It's just like that's like a God-given gift, you know, like that he can sing like that, you know. It's pretty amazing. Give me just 1 second. You won't even notice that I paused. Give me a sec. All right, here we go. So I did have to cough like a lot, so I'm done. Let's continue.
I've been good. I've been good while I've been waiting. Baby, guilty of hesitating. I just keep holding on. 7 more days, and all of that is gone. Just kissing in the valley, thieving in the alley. I never inch away, trying to be tender with somebody I remember. And the night is always brighter than the day. Well, 7 days, seven more days, and she'll be coming. I'm gonna be waiting at the station for that girl to arrive. 7 more days, all I've got to do is survive.
The lyrics.
Bring your love back home. I just keep holding on, waiting on you, darling.
What sound was that?
Train moving up here. Gonna keep holding on. Do you have God? Oh.
Very cool. I mean, look at this. Like, oh wait. Okay, this is the next song. Now the description is gone, but it said like, I mean, Joe Cocker or I have to check. Like, I don't even know. Let's see. Oh, he did pass away. I had no idea. 2014. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, just what a great composer. I mean, like a lyricist, right? Let's see here. How old was he? 70. Yeah. Yesterday was actually the day before yesterday was a very sad day for Germany because I don't know, I'm sure you know the US and this is where the channel gets watched the most, is not a soccer country, you know. But we in Germany, we idolized. This is a soccer player from Munich, from my hometown, Franz Beckenbauer, and he won the World Cup as a player, and he won the World Cup as their like director or like coach. Or so yeah, he was just an icon. They called him the Kaiser, you know, the Kaiser. And he just passed away 2 days ago, and it was just devastating because like everyone knows this man. If you're from Munich, it's like, I don't know, he's like royalty, you know. so yeah, it was very sad. And yeah, so it's just like, you know, it's like when one of your hometown, you know, people are, you know, one of the best guitar players in the world, and then when they pass, it's when you really like kind of feel it a little bit more, even though it's a celebrity, you know. And like there's every day, I don't know how many thousands of people die, but it's just like when, you know, when you kind of, when you know this person, you know them, you know, because you read about them, you watch them, it just has a little bit more of an impact, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so let's keep going with this is Shawn Colvin, Wichita Skyline, this is from A Few Small Repairs album, 1996. So oh man, I love it. Scott is like, this is a first reaction, so he already knows when I've done something, or when I have never listened to it. So I've never listened to her. Let's go with her.
Down at the train, they go to Independence every day. But anywhere else now seems like a million miles away. And I must have been high to believe that I would hard enough to hurt, drove fast enough to catch the moon. But I must have been dreaming again, 'cause there's nothing around the bend except for that flat final line, Wichita Skyline.
That you have to kind of pay attention to the lyrics because it's not in the title, you know, it's in the first verse. Down at the train they go to Independence every day. So if you don't read the lyrics, you kind of, well, the Wichita Skyline, I don't know if they're referring to the train there, but I wouldn't know, you know. So, but yeah, beautiful voice, beautiful acoustic feel. Great stuff. Like, I'm really digging this. And gonna be in Minneapolis on Friday, on the 26th of this month. If you want to see her or him, let me see. So this is Shawn Colvin, but I think let's see. Is this? Let me see. My cough is so nasty. No, it's Shawn, but it's a woman, Shawn Colvin. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's keep going.
As far as to lead it, I can keep a good station from the roof. But oxygen the dial, scanning the sky for a patch of blue. And I watch a black cloud rolling, chasing me back. Wichita skyline, Wichita skyline, Wichita skyline.
Beautiful, beautiful voice. Oh my God. Very cool. Nice. Yeah, so what I do, like, of course you guys are watching me, but I'm always watching, like, I try to watch as much as I can at pictures of the artists, that I'm listening to in different stages of their life, when they were very, very young. I mean, I just go to images, I type in the name, go to images, and then I don't know, it just fills that little, I don't know, it just opens up my imagination so much more. I can see them like performing this in the studio in my head, I don't know, I just do that a lot. Sometimes I don't do it at all. Sometimes I just look at your emails, and I look at the channel. I look at the lyrics. When I'm looking over here, I'm usually on the lyrics, but yeah. Alexia just texted me. She makes me laugh. She is so cute. So okay, so the next one is Cassandra Wilson, Last Train to Clarksville, from the New Moon Daughter album 1995. And I love this theme. It's like this 90s. I mean, Joe Cocker was older, but this sounded very 90s. Shawn Colvin sounded very 90s. Beautiful though. Like this one artist my dad was obsessed with, because he would always play that. He was obsessed with jazz and with this woman, what's her name? What's her name again? This blonde, I can't think of her. Maybe it would be even like if I click on Shawn and I put fans also like, I'm sure she's gonna come up. Let's see. That's weird, because it's like a little bit similar. She sings, if it makes you happy. Da 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 da. With that, I know you guys know what I'm talking about. You're pros. All right, so time for Cassandra Wilson. Here we go. Last Train to Clarksville. Let's go.
You did it, ma 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 da 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 ma 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 da da.
Take the last train to Clarksville, and I'll meet you at the station. You can be here by 4:30, 'cause I made a reservation. Don't be slow. No, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. 'Cause I'm leaving in the morning, and I must see you again. We'll have one more night together, till the morning brings my train. I must go. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Clarksville. I'll be waiting at the station. We'll have time for coffee-colored kisses and a bit of conversation. No, oh, no, 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 no. La da da, ba ma, ba ma, da do da da, ba ma, ba ma, da do da da, ba me, ba me. Take the last train to Clarksville. Now I must hang up the phone. I can't hear you in this noisy railway station all alone. I'm feeling low. No, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. And I'll meet you.
I love that little like jazz doo doo dap doo 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 ba da da ba da. You know, I love that stuff. I it's so cool. And there's a lot of people who don't play instruments who are very efficient on at doing this. I guess when you play an instrument, since you know the notes and you remember them so well, you can do this, you know. So, but there are also vocalists who like sight read, you know, they don't play in instruments because their voice, the vocal cords, is pretty much the instrument, and they go. So, but yeah, I'm really liking this. I'm liking that it's more jazzy, you know. It has this stand-up bass. Very cool. And yeah, I really like her. And it's so crazy. Also, right now I'm looking at the Spotify, and there's a picture of her when this came out, and then there's a picture of her now, so you can also compare. And she still looks amazing, of course, but very cool music. I really love it. So yeah, we could like do you know, I don't know, we could even, you know, Pat Metheny, Last Train. There's so much train music involving trains. It's wonderful. So yeah, let's see if Scott, you know, let's see how this does, and then let's see if Scott like wants to do a second one. Like we've done that with a couple of marathons with some other people. So okay, let's continue. Here we go.
And I'll meet you at the station. You can be here by 4:30, 'cause I made your reservation. Don't be slow. No, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Never, never, never. Take the last train for Clarksville, man. Gotta go. Gotta go. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home.
Very low. Very interesting, like, choice for the guitar with this, you know, the bass, and the guitar player was more playing like, it almost sounded like feedback, distorted feedback. Really cool, like just different, you know. Very cool. Now this one here, of course, Louise Prima, Nit Train, The Wildest. Let's see. I think Louis Prima, 1956. Wow. Let's see. What is this? Blue Note Records. Okay. All right. So that's, here Scott said Capitol Records, and you know, they are always changing it. But this is the expanded edition that I'm playing and also remastered. So here we go. Come here. Are you good? He doesn't want to leave now. I think I've heard something very similar. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. And then I just looked it up. I was like, oh, this is the guy from Just a Gigolo and Everywhere I Go. You know, so I do know the name. What a legend, man. But this, I think this is, I guess, more a instrumental, but it's called Nit Train. Very cool. Very cool. I've heard something similar. That scale, the you know, I've heard this. Maybe I don't know if it's that particular scale of this song, and I've just heard it in a movie. It sounds very sexy, very, we just watched The Mask for the first time. Alexia for the first time. I've seen it since, I think, the day it came out. Look at Marley playing in the background. But there's this awesome scene where they're like in this mambo joint, and it's very, I don't know, it's just a wonderful scene. And Cameron Diaz is gorgeous in that movie, and I think Jim Carrey was fabulous in that role. I think I've loved him in everything, even Ace Ventura. It's a little bit more silly, Ace Ventura, but if you get him, where he's coming from, that I really appreciate him as an actor. All right. So this is some information here. It says here, the Neville brothers, brother Jake. That's the song. It's from the album Brothers Keeper, 1990. This was a song I originally wanted you and Alexia to react to, but I think A&M Records is now owned by UMG. Based on how marathons are going lately, as long as you have some Warner Brothers or other friendly companies, hopefully you'll be able to get this one through, or at least dispute it. This is what I love about Scott. He really is concerned, because it is really stressful. It's really this is stuff that keeps me up sometimes, It's like, are they gonna block this? Because I want your stuff, especially your marathons, on the channel, and to stay up. And it says, and I just make the assumption that Lex will get to hear it in some capacity somehow. Always, she listens to all the music that I listen to, and then better chance of getting it through in a marathon rather than an individual Dan request. I mean, look, the problem is this: if it's UMG but it's just one song, usually doesn't get blocked. The way UMG operates is if there's multiple songs of UMG in a row, then it's like, hey, what are you uploading here? Block. If it's one song, it usually doesn't get blocked. Very rarely when it's stuff like the Eagles or the typical blockers, Michael Jackson, the Rolling Stones. Oh, what's going on? We just got a boost of light, I guess, of electricity. But yeah, so don't worry. I mean, if you want to do a Dan request and it's a UMG song, don't worry. It will go through. There's some studios like Donald Fagen's studio. They block for a day and then you dispute it and they unblock it, and they're like, go. So yeah, it's crazy. There's all these different rules and it's constantly changing. So that's what stresses me out, that I can never stick to one single rule. But I remember before I figured it out that a Warner was a company that doesn't block songs, that took me a while. And then I was lucky enough that between the 5 songs, there was one lucky Warner Brothers song, and that's how I could dispute the block. So now I just use it as a backup song and to give you guys a little bit of a longer marathon, Okay, so here we go with Brother Jake by the Neville Brothers. And this is from 1990. Here we go. Very cool. Very funky.
Well, my brother Jake. Well, my brother Jake is finally home. Well, my brother Jake. Oh, my brother. Well, my brother Jake is finally home. Oh, my brother Jake. It was on the run. Behind him, oh, with a Gatling gun. I remember the morning, oh, when he hopped that freight. He was heading west. Oh, Lord, he couldn't be late.
Brother Jake,
warrant for his arrest. He grabbed the train and headed east. What his life of running never ceased. He hopped off the train in New York City. All in fine, ain't no kind of pity, Brother Jake. My brother Jake is finally home. My brother Jake, oh my brother. My brother Jake is finally home.
I love this kind of music. This like funk, you know, R&B, you know. Oh man, it's so good. It looks like they're no longer together. But they started in the 70s, mid 70s, and wow. There's all kinds of information here. It's very, very interesting, but what a great sound. I love it. Really, really cool. And this sounds, I guess, a little bit more 90s. It has a little bit of synth. And I loved how it started with the palm muting. Very cool. I mean, you can hear that these guys are just top, you know, playing with Keith Richards, Santana, you know. Wow. Let's keep going.
Back to New Orleans.
Back to New Orleans. Back to New Orleans.
Man, his hometown.
Man in his hometown.
It sure enough was me.
Sure enough was me.
Back in his jungle.
In his jungle.
Where he lived his life.
Where he lived his life.
With the law of the land.
Law of the land.
And was a
Gun and a knife. Late one night, down on the avenue. That's my brother Jake's dying breath was true. He thought his home, with family and friends. Somebody caught him off guard and brought his life to an end. Well, oh Lord, my brother Jake.
Brother Jake, he's finally home.
My brother
No more
Jake
cry.
is finally
No
home.
more to weep and moan.
My
No
brother
more
Jake.
to have to run and hide.
My brother
Stopped his
Jake
last
is
break.
finally home.
Took his last train ride.
His finally brother Jake is finally home. Living in brother Jake. He's finally brother Jake is finally home. The moon living in running. The moon living in running down. He's finally brother Jake is finally home. The moon living in running.
Very good, man. It's like the perfect music to like do anything, you know, like it's just so easy to listen to, drive, or I don't know. It's just very, very good. Can't wait to listen to more by the Neville brothers. So I'll add one more, you know, just to be safe. Warner Brothers. This is Little Feat, and this is also about trains. New Delhi Freight Train, and this is from Time Loves a Hero. Let me see. I think we've done something from this. Red Steamliner, yeah, that's the one. It's literally the song before the one that we're gonna do. All right, cool. There we go. And Little Feat, like I said, we saw them live. Incredible live band. Like there's so much going on up on stage. I mean, it's like 12 people, you know, 3 guitar players. One is like normal guitar, rhythm, lead guitar, slide guitar. Man, I don't know. I don't know if there were 2 drum sets. It's reminding me to get up and move. My watch is like, get up and move, which I will in a second. And but we're gonna listen to this first. So New Delhi Freight Train. Here we go. Sorry.
Now some people are saying that I'm crazy, 'cause my real name is just Jessie James. Well, I left them half-crocked, hard-knocked to Black Rock County just to ride on that New Delhi train. I'm riding on that New Delhi freight train. I'm riding on that New Delhi line. I'm riding on that New Delhi freight train. And I left my love behind. Left my love behind. I'm just a country boy without angels. I'm just a country boy without gold. And I've been to Silver Cities, a load of rainbows, where they say I pillaged and I killed and I stole. I'm riding on that New Delhi freight train. I'm riding on that New Delhi line. Riding on that New Delhi freight train. And I left my life behind. Left my life behind.
So small.
Well, they say I killed a man named Smiley Tiernan. They say I killed him with one of my guns. Well, I know that I did what I had not ought to, but I welcome the run from what I done. I'm riding on that New Delhi freight train. Riding on that New Delhi line. Riding on that New Delhi freight train. And I left my guns behind. Riding on that New Delhi freight train. Riding on that New Delhi line. Riding on that New Delhi freight train. And I left my guns behind. Riding on that New Delhi freight train. Riding on that New Delhi line. Riding on that New Delhi freight train. I left my life behind.
Very smooth, very cool. Very nice to end the marathon. What a great idea, to do like the themes, they're just such a cool thing to play with, you can, Michelle has done it, like the detective theme and movie themes, and there's so much, the possibilities are literally endless. Because there's so much music about everything, you could be about heartbreak or I don't know, millions of songs. It's so cool. And what I love about the videos, it's I do see a lot of, the only bad thing is the channel, like YouTube doesn't pay us. Once we upload the video, it's pretty much a done deal. That the video just exists and we do get subs, and that's amazing. And And but we don't get like, we only get paid for videos that are about us and they have no music, or if I play guitar or Alexia plays the bass, or there's some videos on there on our channel where I like explain how to connect the controller. Like those make so much money. I mean, not so much money, but they make money, on a daily basis, like I don't know, $5 or so. But these, unfortunately, since they're not monetized, like it's just this one-time thing. And I wish, but there are some songs, some that are where the artist is like, "Hey, you're giving me free publicity," So those videos do make a little bit of money. But I wanted to say that thank you so much for your support, because without you guys, without sponsoring these marathons, I don't know if I could, just do this, because I am already doing so much on the other side, and but it really is a lot of reward. So thank you. And also we're both learning so much about music. I remember just 3 years ago, Alexia didn't have any more. She would have never listened to like Genesis or Jethro Tull or Yes or Dream Theater, or like all the stuff that I play her now, that I can get away with, like my Guitar Heroes. She actually understands what the music is about, like what's going on in the music, like even theory wise, I've been a little bit trying to explain her, this comes from here and this is this, and so it's so much fun. And so thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Scott. Thanks everyone for coming up with these ideas, with these marathons. And hopefully it's going to get easier to, to upload them without any problems, without them getting blocked. Let's just hope. And maybe someday they might even get monetized, I don't know. I've there's some videos where we just gotten lucky, where we dispute, and then it's like suddenly it's monetized, and we make money off of that video. So it's, yeah. And the channel is growing, so I can't wait for that 100,000. It's been taking, I mean, there's channels, they upload one video, 200,000 subscribers, and we just, I don't know, it's with us, it's a little bit slower, so it is what it is. But hey, thank you so much for being here, for listening to me, and sharing this music with me, and supporting the channel, liking the videos or disliking, whatever, but also for subscribing and for leaving comments and engaging. And I hope you have a lot of fun, and thank you again so much for all your help and support throughout these last 2 years. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.